Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Thursday, April 6th, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. We got a wild matchup on MLB Network. It's almost making me want to drool. We got the Padres 6, the Braves 6, but it's been very back and forth. Braves with a little bit of a rally there at the end of the 8th inning. They definitely could have took the lead and maybe ended up winning the game and getting that little Uncle Mo, but pretty exciting. Usually when you look at stuff on paper, other than your favorite team, you can tell like who the good teams are, or even if someone is struggling, kind of like my Mariners or Sarah's Cardinals, we're going to pick it up eventually. We're not going to just suck for the whole season. We're having some pitching woes, but one team that looks like the best team in baseball, arguably, is the Atlanta Braves. So, they have the heart, the resiliency, they got the tomahawk chop, and to be down in this particular game, and to be able to fight back. I haven't watched all of it, but a chunk of it, unbelievable. Atlanta started off with a 1-0 lead, then 2-0 lead, then 3 runs scored by the Padres in the 4th, 2 by Atlanta, and then, you had 1 in the 7th, and then it was kind of dead for a second, and then boom, 2 from the Padres, boom, 2 with the Braves, and now it's 6-6. This is what baseball is about. If you're going to watch like not your favorite team and you're just looking for, hey, I want to watch something good. Like, when we watch NFL, we know we got Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night, but sometimes on Sunday morning, right, or the afternoon, if our team is playing Sunday night, we're looking for the best matchup. This is a pretty damn good one. Padres haven't been the greatest to start off, but you already know that they're going to be one of the better teams, in the league. And Atlanta going in had World Series aspirations. I mean, they're trying to get back. It hasn't been that long. It's like you got Braves, you got Dodgers. We obviously saw the Astros last year. And if any team can get there with their pitching, their hitting, and they have a nice blend of youth as well as veterans, but their youth, guys are very, very good. It's like you wouldn't think that they would be as good as they are so soon, but it's like Julio. And sometimes you just get into superstar status. But Strider, Michael Harris, you get some of these guys, Michael Harris Jr., even though he's only at 217, so far. But I already know that he'll get it higher, 250, 270, probably closer to 300. But Acuna, we saw him in the WBC. Didn't do as good early on, but kind of got hot late. 355 average. There we go. So even though you struggled, you picked it up when it really mattered. And Olsen, the Freddie Freeman replacement, 333, a fucking hitter's dream. So now you don't even have to worry, even though I don't think any Braves fans were. They were hurt, that Freddie left, but it sounds like the agent maybe lied and said that the Dodger offer was bigger, even though it wasn't, maybe because he was going to get more money if he signed. Some tomfoolery. So maybe Freddie would have never left, but if Freddie goes to the Dodgers, there's a good chance to be able to get a World Series, you would think, at some point. But Olsen's a good replacement. Riley's great. D'Arnaud, Ozzie Albies might be the guy that you might want to shop. You got Sean Murphy for fucking Frito-Lays, from the A's. And obviously, as a catcher, he might not be the best in the league, but he's solid. I mean, I would take him if I didn't have Cal Raleigh, And then you got Harris and Hilliard, Acuna. God, you got some players over there, Jameson, and all the other Braves fans, Shep, all y'all. You guys got some pieces here. So obviously the Dodger game is going to come on. The Mariners have a day off, and I'm a fan of the game, so I'm going to keep up with all the teams, even the shitty ones. And when I dedicate myself to a sport, typically like a NASCAR or a baseball, I'm going to keep up. And I'm going to, really do it like I do it with the NFL and wrestling. And, because the only way you're going to be able to be a fanatic is if you actually watch the games, not just see a condensed highlight reel or see something on Twitter for 35 seconds and be like, oh, I'm an expert now. Now, you really got to, especially with pitching. Anyone can see the fucking homers, like a big, triple-decker homer, but that doesn't tell the whole story of the game plus defense. So, and I talked to my dad and my mom today. So it was kind of, maybe a sign, because I haven't talked to either one of them in a few days. Sometimes I'll go a few weeks without talking. They both live here, here in Oregon with me as well, and separately. And it felt good, and I was talking to my dad, and I was telling him about the Julio bobble. And I was like, yeah, it's the cheapest one's going for like $85. And then he told me on the birthday coming up, he ordered me a Griffey Ichiro dual Mariner giveaway bobble. But when he got it, it was broken like 6 pieces. So what my dad did is he super glued the shit out of it, like, got it to be as perfect as it can be. He got his refund back. And hell, I'll take the broken figure, as long as and I know my dad did a pretty damn good job not to just throw it away. Like, try to at least fix it if you can. If it's not fixable, it's not fixable. But so I'm going to get that. And then the Julio bobble from the Mariner giveaway, I'm going to be getting that. So he's like, don't buy it. I was like, all right. So, and then he's like, I bought it. I'm like, all right. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'll be having that here in just a couple weeks, and I can take it out of the package and just put it on the desk. It has a flap, so it's not going to get ruined. We got Braves 6, Padres 6. Soto in the box, Minter on the mound, top of the ninth, runner at first. What a game. And then the Dodgers will be up next. And this isn't like a for sure win for the Dodgers. Like, the Diamondbacks are in the division, and early on, I mean, they can get wins. Like, if they play 3 times, sometimes the Diamondbacks are going to win 2 out of 3. And I talked to my dad about it, and he's like, yeah, I know a lot of people just think, oh, Dodgers, Yankees, they're going to be so good. But if you actually look at the roster, especially with the Dodgers, no Cody Bellinger, no Justin Turner, you got some guys that are normally regulars that aren't there. Feels weird. Even if Bellinger and wasn't doing belly bombs like he did in his rookie year, it was just weird. So Justin Turner is probably the one that I miss the most, and probably my dad, even though he won't admit it. Actually, he probably would. Big swing and a miss. Soto, sit down. And obviously the Padres are going to be a fantastic team. But as you're looking at the Braves roster, and I haven't told my dad this yet, but the Braves roster is better than the Dodger roster. There's a lot of question marks with the Dodgers, and I got amazing photos that we're going to be able to put up. We're going to have a great stream. And I put some time, and I even went for multiple logos for the transparency. So we got the LA Dodgers there on the top right. Boom. Then we got the regular Dodgers. Then we got the bold, right? The Arizona Diamondbacks, and then the standard. So, I'm really putting in that extra, but I think this one kind of pops more, and I like it because it says LA Dodgers just based off the dark background, and trying to hit you with some of my swagger and the flavor, and the thumbnail game is on point. I feel pretty good about it. And, I was like, sometimes I want to use, maybe some current players. Sometimes I'm going to use throwback players, just depending on what I find and what I think is swaggy. And, of course, there was some stuff, with like Mookie and like Freddie. But, I was like, you know what? I got to go with the throwback. And then, with the Diamondbacks, with the Goldie. What a cool pose. You usually never see stuff like that where they're playing defense. It's usually like hitting homers or posing on offense. So I was like, oh, my gosh, this is a must. So, and I was like, Sarah's going to love that, obviously being on the Cardinals now. But, yeah, I mean, the thumbnail game is ready. I'm ready for this fucking game. Mariners day off, so I'm going to do the first game of the season on NWSF for the Dodgers. I'll do my dad proud. Hopefully we'll get some people to come through that are looky-loos, that'll be searching for the game. Usually there'll be a few Dodger YouTubers that are, they got their crowd, but based off the thumb, there'll be maybe some interest. And I know it's late. Normally I start around 5 to 7, but, this game started a little bit late. And honestly, it took me fucking a long time to prep. It took me like over an hour. So, Chopper. Arcia. To second, and he was safe. Ooh. Runners in first and second. Braves, don't blow this. My goodness. All right, let's go through the lineups and whatnot. Mike is in the building, one of my favorites of all time. Mr. NASCAR himself, Mr. Red Farmer. That's you, my guy. How are you? Yeah, we love you. We appreciate you. And I enjoy spending time with you, man. So we got top of the ninth, runners at first and second. This is the game on MLB Network, the day of, the big game of the day, particularly. And you can kind of tell just looking at the teams that it was more than likely going to be good. You knew the Braves were going to put up numbers, but you were like, will the Padres put up numbers on the road? And the answer is yes, because they are one of the best teams in baseball, but they're not the best, because probably the best team right now is the Braves. I mean, after looking at every team, and I watched full games of every team in the MLB? No, because I've been doing fucking Mariner games all the time, and if I'm not spending time there, it's Dodgers. But Braves are good. I don't, and it's like, if you can get that response from Dodger fans and other fan bases, when they're like, dude, you got the best team. It's just a matter, can you stay healthy? Nice. Double play. Got him. Wow. What a double play. Finley in the building. How are you? And I figured, the way that I'm going to be able to grow, I think, just the most effective way, we'll keep doing the football, and we'll keep doing the wrestling. We got NASCAR, maybe I'll have to kind of gauge, with everything. I still really want to do it, but it's like, then I almost have to do 2 streams, because if that one doesn't hit numbers, then I have to make up for it later on in the day. And it might be a 9-hour day. And sometimes doing 9 hours is tough, regardless if you're, a host or someone like Sarah, or, people that are regulars like a lot of y'all. So let's go into the lineups here real quick as we're going to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off for the Dodgers, at second base, Mookie Betts. Batting second in the lineup, first baseman Freddie Freeman. Batting third, catcher, it's not your favorite, but yes it is, Will Smith. Batting fourth in cleanup at third base, Max Muncy. Batting sixth, the guy that didn't want to leave his team. He wanted to retire there, but he's here now for the Dodgers, J.D. Martinez. I see you at the DH, J.D. I actually like that pickup. Batting seventh, left fielder David Peralta. Batting eighth, the center fielder James Outman. Well, that's actually batting seventh. Batting eighth, Chris Taylor. And batting ninth, Jason Hayward. That's kind of a weird move. But the Dodgers are always picking up, certain pieces that, maybe it's a name, but will you be able to keep it up, long term? We'll see. But that's the lineup. It's a little different. Mookie, Freddie, Will Smith, Max Muncy, J.D. Martinez, David Peralta, James Outman, Chris Taylor, Jason Hayward. But we got on the mound, we got Big Red, we got Dustin May, okay? So we got this. But as I read off the names, the top half of the lineup is pretty good, but the bottom half is a lot of fucking question marks. So it's, when you get that for like the Mariners or the Cardinals or any team, yeah, you can be a big name team and be a top 10 team, but you can't deny the fact that there's question marks, Mookie, Freddie, Will, Max, and then JD, Peralta, Outman, Taylor, Hayward. I don't know. I'm not sure if it feels like a World Series team. If I was going to be honest with my dad, but I think my dad probably would know that too. You can always hope for the best, and you have to see who gets injured. And then if people get injured and you stay healthy and your players aren't as good on the bottom end of the lineup, but they get hurt, maybe you can take advantage. But just on paper, it's not one of the best teams that we've seen in years past where I'm like, oh, World Series contender. I feel that way with the Braves, but I don't really feel that with a lot of other teams. Popped up, one away. And for the home team, the Arizona Diamondbacks, leading off at third base, Josh Rojas. Batting second, Catal Mate. Batting third, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Batting fourth, Christian Waka. Batting fifth, Corbin Carroll. Batting sixth, Jake McCarthy. Batting seventh, Gabriel Moreno. Batting eighth, Alec Thomas. Batting ninth, Geraldo Perdomo. And on the mound, Merrill Kelly. And I'll put up their logo. It's all good. I got you. We'll cycle through them again. It just makes it look so much better. You got to make sure you have the logo up. Can't have the Dodger logo up there. So if any Diamondback fans randomly come in, they're like, oh, okay. He's actually doing it for both teams, not just doing Dodgers or one or the other. It takes a lot more effort because you got to cycle and you got to look and you got to find stuff that looks good. It's not easy, going through and trying to make something look perfect. Not only for me, but for you guys and anybody that's watching. We have a standard here. And I just try to give a piece of my personality with every photo that you see. It's always an extension of who I am and trying to find something that kind of looks good. But like I said, it's got to fit the screen. And the sharper the resolution, the better. You know, we got to do it big. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Bottom of the ninth, 6-6, 2 outs. Eddie Rosario. This one looks good. And like I said, I've had one where I've had like an image and like a selfie shot. So to have like an image and an image, it looks fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Those ones always look the best when you can do player image, like doing a pose and then another one. And sometimes you got to do like the selfie shot, or one or the other. You got to just do with what you can find that you feel looks good. But with those, that's even a whole nother story. You know, for me to be able to find like the fire stuff for you guys and do it on the fly, but to be able to give you, you know, the best of the best takes time. And sometimes you're just like, man, I need even more resources. But it turned out great. I love it. Man, I can't wait for this game to start. This fucking Braves-Padres game is crazy. Let's go. All right, Freddie. If we have a moment where Freddie has to run, you know, I'm prepared. Takes it, like I said, it's dedication. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a folder, you know, of probably like every team, because sometimes what I would do is I would just flush everything and just throw it in the garbage, and then, you know, boom, and then, you know. But I'm thinking if some of this stuff I'm gonna need, probably would be smart just to do folders. Oh, Rosario! Oh, baby, down first base. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh, standing double. He said, you guys are too small. Oh, my. This Braves team not only has great colors, they have one of the best jerseys in the business. Their throwbacks are amazing. The current jerseys are amazing. You know, and maybe this is a little retribution for being so goddamn good in the 90s and only really getting a title out of it when you could have been like maybe the Yankees, where you could have gotten like 4, you know. But it's like the Buffalo Bills thing, you know, where they went to the Super Bowl, you know, multiple times. You know, you go 4 times, you lose 4 times. Think about how hard it is to get to a Super Bowl now, right? Think about how good they were then. If there was a team like the Chiefs to go 4 years in a row, even for them, you would be like, whoa, like this is something crazy. That's how Buffalo was. And Atlanta had a very, very good. I mean, Atlanta's fucking starting pitching with Greg Maddux and John Smoltz and Steve Avery and Tom Glavine. I mean, Greg Maddux was like the guy that always threw strikes. Guy didn't walk anybody. Wasn't throwing like the 100-mile-an-hour heaters, but he didn't need to. It was about location. That's why I think Greg Maddux is one of the best ever. Look at his stats compared to anybody else. As far as accuracy, unbelievable. And obviously you got guys like, my favorite would be Randy Johnson and Koufax. Just I like the heaters and I like lefties, obviously with Griffey as well. Bottom of the ninth, we're knotted up at 6. Braves-Padres, waiting for this Dodger game to come on. I hear the chop and the chanting, you know. They got it going on there. 2-2 count, 2 outs, and then we'll get into the Dodger game. Like I said, I talked to my dad, told him I'm doing the game, and can't wait for my Julio bobble to come here in about a couple weeks. Oh, baby, what a clutch hit. Wow. He's coming around. And he scores, and the game is over. 7-6. Braves win. Braves win. Braves win. Wow. And that's why they're the best team in baseball, in my opinion. Even if they didn't win this game, it's a different team. Like, even with Freddie not there, doesn't matter. As long as, you know, Acuna's there, Olsen, Riley, D'Arnaud, Albies, Murphy was a steal from the fucking A's. Harris, up and coming. Hilliard, Pilar, Rosario coming in. Garcia. I mean, they got a lot of good fucking players. And on top of that, if you weren't like amazed with their players and their like ability, their pitching staff is top notch. So it's like the Dodger pitching staff used to be the Braves. It's like I almost feel like I'm watching the old school Dodgers from a couple years ago, where you just feel it. Like, you just know if, you know, they're probably going to go to the World Series, and if not, it'll be, you know, at the very, very end. And, you know how we got ALDS, NLDS, ALCS, NLCS, you're going to see them there. You would feel like, unless there's some crazy injuries throughout the season. But it just, the aura and watching the games and looking at improvement with Acuna, because to me that was the big factor. If he was going to play like shit and be batting like 150, then they wouldn't be as good as they are right now. But since he's just balling out and he's fucking doing the best out of anybody besides D'Arnard, when you're batting 355 this early, that's still a good sign, because usually you can be up there, 350, 400, 450, maybe like for the first couple games. But as more at-bats come through, you get to reality, and then you realize, well, fuck, my batting average is going to go way down. But if you can keep it above 300 at any point, it's a hard thing to do nowadays. You see a lot of great players that aren't even at 300 that are Hall of Fame. So it's going to be a kind of a transition and a change, especially with the new clock, for the pitchers and obviously the hitters. But we'll see. I think most teams are adjusting very well, and you can say the Braves are. They don't care. They can be down by a couple runs, and that's kind of how I felt with the Dodgers too. Anytime that they were down back in the day when they had their elite lineup, big swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job, May. I just feel that, you're going to win. And if the Dodgers were down by 4 runs, I feel like back in the day, it didn't matter. Like, I would be watching with my dad or talking to him. It's like, oh, we're down by 5 runs with 2 innings to go. It's like most teams are like, what's for dinner? What tomorrow, right? We're just going to play till tomorrow. But with the Dodgers, it's like, if any team in Major League Baseball can come back from like the crazy 4 runs in 2 innings or 3 runs in the 9th, it doesn't happen for any team. But for whatever weird reason, those good teams, they can pull out like 20% of the time, they'll come back. And you're just like, holy shit, it might be 1 out of every 4 games that gets in that position, but they will come back. So go, go, go. Let's go, Dodgers. 1-0, baby. And I already knew the game was, they were going to probably start the other one. I was hoping that they would, delay it, but they already have their time. All right, go to the game. I don't need your commentary, back at the studio. Just show the game. We're good. All right, we already were waiting on the other game. It's like sometimes MLB Network just needs to be like, all right, let's go to the game. There's no purpose to talk. Like, we already were on our heels, for that fucking Braves and Padres game. Congratulations to any Braves fan on planet Earth. All right, we're in the top of the third, 1-0 Dodgers. I wish I got to see a little bit of the first and the second, even though I was keeping track what was going on the ESPN app ticker. But they just scored like literally right in front of my eyes. So it's like I didn't miss anything. Let's go. Got to win for my dad tonight. Popped up. 1 away. Come on, Mookie. Next up for the Dodgers at first base, Freddie Freeman. Let's go, Freddie. Yeah, NFL draft is approaching. Very exciting for you. I'll be excited like that, for like I am, like you are, next year. Once we tank this year with Trask and Baker, and I can hopefully get a top 3 pick, and I can get a Drake May or a Caleb Williams and freak the fuck out. 0-1 pitch. Kelly. Did he go? Nope, he didn't go. 1-1 count. All right, baby. Top of the third. Dodgers 1, Diamondbacks 0. Kelly on the mound, 38 pitches in. Freeman in the box. 1-1 pitch. Freddie, you are the man. Hall of Fame, Freddie, baby. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he's going for 2? Get the fuck out of here. Slide. Stand-up double by Freddie Freeman. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Freddie. Freddie's batting a cool 364. Is that good? I think it's pretty good. But the wild thing is when I was talking to my dad, he's like, you would never believe who's doing the best so far. I'm like, he's like, if it's not Mookie or Freeman, he would only ask, he's like, Will Smith. It's like, you would not believe it. I'm like, how good is he doing? He's like 400 average. I'm like, oh, we know that's not going to last long term, but hell, if you can get numbers like that, that'll make up for like Bellinger and Turner not being there anymore. Pitches inside, 1-0 count. Let's go, baby. This is exciting. I haven't been able to do a Dodger game all year because I've been focused on the Mariners. But if I ever will do a secondary, I don't have second teams in sports or anything like at all. But when it's like your dad's team, that I have to take that in as, especially with his love and being a fan since the 50s. And, so it's the exception. It's like the one sport that I actually genuinely root for too, but with good reason. Like in NFL, it's like you can't be a fan of two teams, like hardcore. Like you can be a fair weather or occasional or like another team, but you can't treat like two teams as like your primary. At least in most NFL circles, that's frowned upon. That's a no-no. It's one thing if you have like a connection though, like someone in your family went there, so it's like you have that passion and that love because it's family or a friend or something. But you know what I mean? It's like it's as far as NFL and college football, it's like you got yours. It's like you got your college, your school. You can admire other schools, but if you're really hardcore, it's just one. You can't be doing this like, oh, I like this one and this one, or it's like, oh, I like this one in the NFC and this one in the AFC. No. Can't do that. 3-1 pitch to Smith. Check swing, walked him. Let's go. Let's go, baby. And for all the effort, and trying to make sure I get the good photos and the good, transparent logos. It always, whenever I'm doing the prep, I'm like, fuck, this is taking forever. But again, you have to be prepared. You have to have that preparation because if I'm doing shit on the fly, it's going to take away from me calling the game and talking with you guys. So it's always a strenuous like process, but I feel like once it's all done, we really get to enjoy the benefits of it because not only do I get to see it, you guys are seeing it too, and you can see the effort. And like I said, nothing against other people that just talk, but when you're like fully producing a show instead of just like clicking, hey, start broadcast or start stream, and you're not really clicking any buttons, you're just talking, takes a lot of fucking grind, let me tell you. 0-1 pitch. Come on, Mad Max. And I do appreciate every single one of y'all. You guys are the GOATs. You guys deserve the best. And that's why I work, so hard, on and off screen for you guys, because I got to be in the loop. Sarah's going to be in the loop as well. I mean, between the two of us, I don't know anyone else on YouTube or Twitch or any social media platform that's covering something that doesn't have a big contract, that does more work. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of stuff that slides past us. That's facts. Because, I mean, you guys deserve the best as fanatics. This isn't average, type of stuff here. We're not bandwagon. We're, the most hardcore fans of everything, sports and wrestling. Pitch is low, 2-2 count. And like I said, there's certain things that always go together. Seems like football and wrestling, a lot of fans are both in that, which makes sense. Top of the third, Dodgers 1, Diamondbacks 0. Runners at first and second, 2-2 pitch. Muncy in the box. Muncy! Damn it. Double play. Fuck. Oh, he dropped it. Go, 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 go. Yes. Error there at the plate. Wild pitch. 2-0 Dodgers. Fuck yeah. They're lucky there. That could have definitely ended the inning. Wow. Wow. Freddie scores. I was like, oh no, double play. But Max hits it hard. Great throw right here, but a little bit rushed, and then just couldn't get it there at first base. The throw was bad. It was behind him. He wasn't going to get him anyways. And then that ended up getting the wild pitch at first base after trying to do the double play. 2 away, but we ended up getting another run. Fuck yeah. I'll take that. My dad will take that too. Next up, J.D. Martinez. And it's kind of nice that I feel like really comfortable doing baseball like I do NFL, and I feel that we need to have more people doing like baseball and NASCAR and giving that energy, the same energy you get when you watch wrestling or football. You can still get into those things the same way. You need people to be showcased in that type of light to be like, just because it's hockey or NASCAR or baseball doesn't mean that we can't get all hyped up like wrestling fans, which we are, or football fans. I mean, I feel sometimes in those other things, you get hyped up even more, especially NASCAR, baseball, big plays. If you're a big hockey fan. 1-2 count, top of the third, Dodgers 2, Diamondbacks 0. Kelly all the way up to 52 pitches. I like that, baby. Let's go. We might get him out of the game here quick. 1-2 pitch to J.D. Martinez. He didn't want to leave. He wanted to retire in Boston. Nice hit, J.D. Let's go. That's making up for Bellinger. Go, go, go. Go all the way home. Go, go. Yes, safe. Go to third. And he's out. Damn it. They got another run. Anytime you can get these cheap runs, even though you might sacrifice an out, but you get the run before, take it. Take it, baby. 3-0 Dodgers. Hell yeah, as we go to the bottom of the third. Well, at least I got here once they transferred it over from the Braves and the Padre game, which was phenomenal, that I didn't miss anything. Okay, just like that, 3-0. I told my dad, we're winning, baby. We're winning, baby. Let's go. All right, I'm going to scroll up to the comments. Just go through here. All right, Sarah's in the building. What to do? Let's get to 100 in donos. Let's do it. So your boy doesn't have to eat fingernails or be homeless. Let's go, baby. Mock draft. Yeah. My mock draft ain't going to be like everyone else's. I just do it based off trying to treat every team as my own. And, what would I do if I was a hardcore fan of that team? But there's going to be some weird things that might happen with Lamar or someone else or Aaron Rodgers. It might not be the Jets. What if it ends up being the 49ers? That could change a lot. Aaron Rodgers and Brock Purdy. You got Trey Lance. Maybe you trade Trey Lance away. I mean, if Trey Lance goes to Green Bay with Jordan Love, that could be something. I don't know if it would be something, but it could be. You got two of them then rather than one if that were to go down. So we got a lot of shit that could go down before then, but I'm definitely, not sold on every player in this draft. That's facts. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. I am doing good. I hope you are doing the best that you can. Yes, I have too. For a lot of people, I know a lot of people that are a little under the weather or in the hospital or, not doing the best, but, spending time with the, people that you enjoy being around the most. That's what it's about. Good mental health, enjoying yourself around family and friends and your dogs and your cats. And then if you do something on social media, come somewhere where you're welcome and it's going to be a good time. And I usually have a good relationship with a lot of people. I feel I'm probably the most accessible YouTuber that is starting to get big, but I haven't blown up yet. I haven't got to that 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 sub count yet. You know what I mean? But I feel for what we have built, with the channel up to this point, around that 20K mark with 20,000 subs, just kind of hovering. We got an amazing group, and we're definitely going to be able to grow it. And I think baseball will do it. Chopped away, foul, 0-2 count. I love seeing Big Red out there. He was injured all last year, so me and my dad were just waiting and waiting. My dad's been a fan since the 50s. I met Sandy Koufax when I was 10. Changed my life forever. Got the autograph. Met Griffey when I was 7. I mean, I don't know what it is about these weird special things that have happened in my life that have allowed me to have special and weird things happen to me later in life. Like getting the Julio and Judge ball. That would have been possible if I didn't meet Griffey or Koufax. And it wasn't like one of the steroid guys. Imagine if I was a Giants fan and I'm like, oh, I met Barry Bonds. It wouldn't mean as much as you get older. You'd be like, fuck, this guy was my hero, the fucking, cheater and shit. We know that he got the home runs, but bro, even you skinny ass on the Pirates, you were going to make the Hall of Fame. You were first ballot, but you wanted to be the best ever. And McGuire and Sosa, Rafael Palmeiro. So every, kind of, type of person there, you get the Dominican and the black and the white. It's like everyone was doing the steroids except really Griffey. So, and there's a few others as well, but it sucks because I really liked Rafael Palmeiro. I like McGuire, Roger Clemens, you know what I mean? And they definitely treat players, the foreign-born players, differently than some of the others. But if you're a cheater, you're a cheater. So definitely blessed it was Griffey and Koufax rather than something like Bonds, But me and my dad always loved McGuire and Canseco, Bash Bros, we chase each other around the house. I normally would do the bushwhacker thing, try to chase them around the house with there. And then obviously RIP to one of the members that just passed away. Was it Butch that passed away? Rest in peace, Butch from the Bushwhackers. But definitely the Bash Bros, when we would do grounders or pop-ups and, just, growing up and just watching games back in that time in the late 80s when the Giants were good with Kevin Mitchell and Will Clark. just the old school days and back in that time with the A's with Eckersley and Canseco and Dave Stewart and Walt Weiss, Carney Langsford. Like, how the fuck do I remember these things? But I remember because it's just like being a kid, 5 years old, looking at the baseball cards and watching the games, and you remember. Steel trap, baby. All right, baby. Runner to first. Bottom of the third. 3-0 Dodgers. Come on, MLB Network. I don't need to see a car commercial right now. Finley's in the building. How are you, bro? What's good? Yeah, Freddie's awesome. Great player. And if anyone's got Twitter, do me a solid, like it and retweet it. We're live there as well. So if you have a good amount of Twitter followers that like sports, and you want to be able to get the word out, help me out. The more people that we can get eyeballs on it is better. And we usually will get about 30 to 300 extra views on Twitter. So, because not many people have their whole show on there. Usually they just have like a little clip, most people. So like a preview. Get the looky-loos, the people that just want to spy. Like the Peter Schregers, the EA Sports. Bottom of the third, 3-0 Dodgers. May with the pitch. Nice pitch inside, 1-2 count. Let's go, baby. Popped up foul. I know a lot of people have been thinking about this as well. I've been a wrestling fan, since I was like 3 years old. So it's like since 85. So I grew up with everything that you've seen, like an old person say, oh, I was there. Or like I watched Andre the Giant, like, dude, I did. Like, Hulk Hogan, Flair, like all that. Legion of Doom, Road Warriors, a lot of us around that age range. And I honestly think if you're smart, damage control, and you try to smooth things over, it's just Vince telling him what to say, right? And if he says he's stepping down, he's not. You might not see him on TV, but he can be in the headset. He can be in the earpiece. So I really think that Vince is going to be in control if they want to try to save the ratings and say Triple H is going to be doing the show and he has creative. It's just going to be lies because we can tell with the matches. It's like you can be like Triple H can be like, yeah, I'm running everything. But as soon as we see some Brock Lesnar shit or some Omos shit or someone that's big in a match or more high profile big guys, Roman, you already know it's Vince. When you actually get like athlete versus athlete with like, it could be a mid-card and mid-card, but it could be like a good matchup instead of like an athletic guy and a big, tall, slow guy. That's like Vince. He's like stuck in the 80s or 90s, but it doesn't matter because he does it in his vision on what he wants WWE to be. He don't give a shit about the kids or the hardcore fans or us that buy the belts or go to the shows or buy the toys. He's doing it in his vision. So he doesn't give a fuck if anyone's like fire Vince. If anything, that's going to make him even be more Vince. I don't think people understand that. Like, I get it too. I don't like it. And it's definitely going to make me watch more AEW than WWE. But that's my 2 cents on it. Whatever they try to say is just going to be complete bullshit. You'll have to see the matches and, how the matches end and the buildup. And you'll know instantly if it's Triple H, if it's Khan or if it's Vince, which, someone that's going to micromanage and it be in Michael Cole and Pat McAfee's ear the whole show. Think about how crazy that is. Michael Cole's one of the best of all time. He's like Jim Nantz doing football. Right? He's a legend, right? He's going to be doing it 20, 25, 30 years. He's just going, right? Why would you want to be in his ear when he's the best? I mean, that's some real control shit there, and it's like one thing to chime in, but like when you're say it like this, do it like this, this is what we're going to change. Like, I don't know, man. It's like, it's sad because WWE could be the best if it was under Triple H, or right there with AEW. I prefer the AEW wrestlers for my style of wrestling. I like a little bit more hardcore rather than punch, kick, DDT, body slam, pin. Popped up. There we go. 2 away. Nice job, Hayward. Bottom of the third, 3-0 Dodgers. 2 away, runner at first. Weird seeing Hayward out there in the outfield, but I'll take it. Nice job. Ketemate. I got you, man. I'll even throw up. I'm not going to do it often, but I'll even throw up the little Diamondbacks there in the corner just for you. There you go. You even get the regular one. The regular one, the one with words. All right. All right, come on, baby. Let's go. Big Red. Big Red's fun. Like I said, Kershaw's getting older, so other people have to step up. And then Walker Buehler had the injury. Buehler. And usually Buehler can be like, one of the best. And then last year we saw some people step up that we didn't really think were going to be that good, but some people have moved on to different teams. So it's definitely a team that I would be shocked if the Dodgers go all the way, but you never know. I mean, they got a good roster and a great farm system, but we'll see. End of the third inning, 3-0 Dodgers. Let's go to the top of the fourth. All right, I'm scrolling back here. But yeah, I'm going to touch on every comment. I'm always going to take care of everybody, or most of them, But I'm feeling it's just going to be kind of just lies, Well, we're going to know with the matches. They can say whatever, They can say whatever they want, but we'll know with the matches. And if it ends up being like a fire Vince chant, right? The fans will probably do it in every place that they are. And then at some point, those people that are going to the show to say fire Vince won't even show up because they don't want to spend money for a brand that isn't putting out good matches. Like you have storyline, but the endings are shitty, or you have good matches on paper, but you ruin them at the end. Or you have an opportunity to make certain people shine, and win over people that were on the fence with WWE, with Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. But you're like, nope, Roman for 4 years until MJF. When his contract is up, and MJF in 2024, then, it's like 3 years, but he's trying to make him Hulk Hogan, of this generation. But the thing is, you can push this Roman Reigns on all the fans. He's never going to be as big as The Rock or Stone Cold. I'm sorry. And I can be a fan of the Shield and Roman and Seth and John Moxley, Dean Ambrose, but that's a fucking truth. Like Hogan, some of these people are Macho Man, like, it just depends on what you are for a fan. But some people with their Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, but a lot of these people are higher than Roman. Maybe Roman will be like top 10, but even based off like them pushing him, there's a lot of wrestlers that people like way more than him, which is understood. All right, we're on the top of the fourth. 3-0 Dodgers. I always watch the spring football. Absolutely. Heck yeah, man. Can't wait. Can't wait to see some new hype with the NFC South because we're fucking terrible. The Saints are going to be running that division, and I can't wait for the Buccaneers and the Falcons and the Panthers to get better. So that way we're not like an embarrassment. We can actually keep up. But this year I'm tanking, right? Panthers and Falcons are really trying to win. They're not trying to lose on purpose like the Bucs are. We're tanking on purpose with Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask looking for next year's quarterback. So I don't want to win a lot of games. So it's going to be a hard year for me to watch knowing what's going to happen. We're going to win 3 to 7 games and preferably 3. Preferably 2 or 1 so I can get the first pick and I can get Drake May or Caleb Williams and I can be a happy man for maybe 10 years. I don't know who I would want more. Hell, I would take either one. I mean, Caleb is going to be able to give you a little bit more with the legs, but I feel with Drake May, he gives you a little bit more with the arm. He's more of like a Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, like an assassin that's kind of just sitting there in the pocket. Joe Burrow. Drake May's like a Joe Burrow type guy, I feel. But Caleb is, I don't know. I'm not really sure what comparison I want to give Caleb yet. I want to see more of how he plays this year, if he continues to run or if he just stays more in the pocket. So I'll be definitely watching both. Daniel's in the building. What to do? Your phone is on there. You forgot it. Okay. Go Dodgers. D-backs. Well, they're 3-3, which is better than the Mariners. So even though the Diamondbacks typically are not like a great team, they have good success against the Dodgers. Like if they play a 3-game set, the Diamondbacks can win, 2 out of 3, and you're scratching your head like, wow, how? Wow, how? Like, how is this possible? This is how it's possible. David Peralta, and I got to change it from the Diamondbacks to the Dodgers here. Okay, this is why you lose some games. And then Outman, Chris Taylor, Jason Hayward. So you got guys that could produce, but I mean, those are kind of question marks compared to who they got. Outman, 1 away, 2 away. I mean, I do like some of these guys, but it's like they're just kind of like works in, works in progress. It's not a done deal yet. And you're losing guys like Bellinger, even though he wasn't really as good. It was more of a name, and his hitting hasn't been as good as his rookie year. But Justin Turner is a guy that I love, and I hated to see him go. He should have been a Dodger for life, in my opinion. That was just a perfect player to try to keep forever, if you could. Big swing and a miss. Taylor, another guy here at shortstop, sometimes good, sometimes so-so. Maybe if I switch the logo up, I'll give him some luck. Or I'll switch the logo up from LA Dodgers to regular. Okay. Maybe that'll give him some luck. Come on, baby. Top of the fourth, 3-0 Dodgers over the Diamondbacks. 2 away. 1-1 count to Chris Taylor. Kelly on the mound, 63 pitches in. Taylor pops up, foul. And I'll get caught up with the comments here in a second. Eric says Vince has full control of Raw and SmackDown. I mean, I don't think he really. I mean, there's ever been a time in his life, where he wasn't in control. That's when the fans were the happiest, and that he doesn't care. 1, 2, 3, bang, bang, bang. Let's go to the bottom of the fourth. Taylor grounded out. Come on, Taylor. Got to be better. All right, I'm going back to the other logo. It didn't work. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Got to update that. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Thursday. We're getting closer to the weekend, getting closer to Easter. Going to be eating some good food. I don't know if it's going to be turkey and ham and mashed potatoes and gravy and deviled eggs and gravy and mashed potatoes and gravy and more gravy, all the goodness. So I am and leftovers for me for Easter and Thanksgiving are the best because sometimes I'll get a lot. So it won't be just like one meal's worth later on. And maybe I'll get some pie out of it too. Maybe some apple or some cherry, so I'm ready. It's always good to be able to have food for like, a meal after or a day. But sometimes I get food for like 3 days. So you got to eat it pretty quick. But it's good. But you also kind of get sick of it if you eat it too much. You got to like eat it, enjoy it. And I only eat that type of food like twice a year. That's why I love it so much. But, getting a good like sandwich, get the bread, get the gravy, and you get your little ham or turkey, and all the fixings, maybe some stuffing. Oh my God. I'm ready. I am ready. Food is the way to my heart, baby. All right. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1, batting first, batting second. Oh, I got to change the logo. I got to do them proper. There you go. All right. Batting second at first base, Christian Waka. And batting third at center field, Corbin Carroll. That's a nice photo. Very sharp and swaggy. Feels like I'm there. All right, come on, Dustin May. Which logo you want? Dustin, you want this one or you want the old school? That one's kind of hard to see with the night background that I have for the game. We'll have to go with something a little bit more bold. All right, come on, May. You're on pitch 42. Bring the heater, baby. Let's go. I've been waiting a year to watch you play. And he's solid. He definitely can be the ace. You got Walker Buehler, you got Clayton Kershaw, you got some pieces that are getting older, some that are coming off injuries. The pitching staff has got to carry the bottom half of the lineup. Pitches outside, 1-2 count. I wouldn't be surprised if he controls everything. If he's inside McAfee and Cole's ear the whole time when McAfee was with Cole on SmackDown, I have to imagine he's got his finger on the pulse of everything. Because think about it, during COVID, it sucked, right? And he was in control. And then after COVID ended, it sucked. And then, then Triple H, with the, the sexual allegations and the, the shit that got him in trouble. Oh, let me step down. Let me step away. And then the card got really good with Triple H, and it was fantastic for 6 weeks. And then, then we saw what happened at WrestleMania Day 2 and the Raw after, and here we are. Nice strikeout. Bang, baby. Dustin May smoked him. There we go. Next up is Christian Waka. But like I said, it's all about, Vince, sometimes can put good matches on paper, but the endings is what it's terrible. Like, how the match ends with, like a cheat or a run-in or someone winning that maybe it should be a a belt drop. But again, he loves big guys more than anyone that I've ever seen on planet Earth. Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan. He's an Undertaker guy. We know that. He loves Undertaker more than Shane. Plain and simple. You can already tell with Hall of Fame speeches and just he'll cry for Undertaker because he knows Undertaker is probably one of his most iconic pieces and most famous pieces. He easily could have went to WCW like all the rest, like Kevin Nash did, but he stayed. And I get it. I mean, Vince is it's a loyalty thing. He's a creeper, but he brought us, WWF into WWE with him and his dad. Is a creeper, does a lot of fucked up shit, and I just wish that booking was done by someone other than him because, I like ECW, I like WCW, AEW. So hopefully they'll figure it out. All right, we got a cash up. We got something going. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. I love you. Appreciate you. Pitches outside. Oh my gosh, 2 in there. I wasn't even expecting that. I was just like, oh my gosh, I hope something good happens for us. There we go. Thank you so much, Mike. Mike with a 20. Mike, you're too good to me. Mike loves the channel so much and wants me to succeed where money, is going to be going to the grandkids and the family, but he just loves us so much that he's like, you know what? I'm going to do it for him and I'm going to do it for Sarah and all the cool people in the room because I love this place and I love you too. And I recognize that. You're awesome. I dig you. And, I know a lot of people have different financial circumstances where they decide where they want their money to go. And not every time it can come here. But if we get enough people, throughout the month to make it come here, then I can continue to give you guys all I have and, continue to pursue my dream of doing this full time and entertaining y'all on a daily basis. Thank you, guys. Let me get this posted here. I never take anything for granted. Everything means so much to me. I mean, especially, when you get sick for a week, you don't get to record, when you get the norovirus and you get the stomach flu and then you get banned, unfairly for a week. So now Mike calls me an outlaw. So now I'm an outlaw apparently because I'm just breaking all the rules, right? Been doing this for 11 years, 7 years on YouTube. Never had anything like that happen to me. I must be an outlaw. Mike with a $20 dono. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Stacks on stacks, racks on racks. Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. Thank you so much. $20 holla. Thank you. Appreciate you very, very much. I enjoy spending so much time with you talking NASCAR, football, anything. Sarah with a $5. She says, I want to get in on the party. Thank you. There we go. Sarah with a $5 dono. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $5 holla. I really feel with the channel now, with the thumbs on point, I feel like we're just a blink of an eye away of blowing up. I feel like if the thumbs are going to be 10s every time moving forward or a 9, but it's not going to be a 5 to 8 thumb like before. It's going to be 9s or 10s where I'm going to do my best to give you what I give you during the games with the photos, with the background, looks, with everything that I do. So it's just a matter of just getting properly pushed, getting people to hit the like button, getting people to comment, getting people to share, and hopefully YouTube getting into the algorithm, so that way I can be known as, maybe a MLB YouTuber or Mariners YouTuber, Dodgers YouTuber, just get, the awareness out there because that would be great. And it's not about the fame or the money. It's just to be able to get more eyeballs here so that we get more people to interact, and the connections that you build are great. Plus, I feel that we just have something so special here, especially with the visuals and the people, that it's a very different kind of combination that it's very unique. I don't think we have anything like this on YouTube. So I feel that it's we're slept on, you know what I mean? And then as soon as other people see that there's 50 in the room, 100 in the room, then you get those people that might have seen me before with less people in the room and they're like, nah. But then they see 100 people in the room and they're like, yeah. And people are like that. They have to see the big numbers in the sub count or in the room for that. Some people to be like, I want to hop on this wagon. I don't know if this is good, but there's people in here, so it must be good. And sometimes people let other people make the decision for them, which, I get. But I think that, we're getting there slowly but surely. Let's go, baby. with the Goldie. Sarah's like, I like that. Looking sharp. All right, we're in the end of the fourth inning. Let's go to the top of the fifth. Dodgers 3, Diamondback 0. Next up for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. Batting second, Mookie Betts. Batting third, Freddie Freeman. Freddie. All right, baby, let's go. Come on, Jason. Hayward's a name. I mean, like I said, if you can put up Bellinger-type numbers, that would be ideal. You're batting 300, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies, so you're probably playing better than him. So keep it up. But I won't lie, I miss Belly. For my dad and Justin Turner. I miss some of these guys. I don't like seeing guys I start to really like. It's like when you have a favorite TV show, you start to fall in love with the characters and the show. And then when one of them dies or someone gets traded, you're like, fuck. I just was really starting to kind of like that guy on the team. But you get it. It's a business. Top of the fifth, Dodgers 3, Diamondback 0. I'll get photos for Mike and Sarah. Whatever you want. $25, 75 to go. 3-0 count. Nice strike there for Kelly. Kelly's approaching 70 pitches already, and it's 3-0. He's like, fuck my life. What's for dinner? Not looking too good for him. That's a nice graphic. I see you, Merrill. All right, here we go. Full count. 3-2 pitch. Hayward fouls it off. His foot stays full. Game is on MLB Network. I mean, if you guys have TV cable, if you want to watch the game together. $25. Let's get to a hundo. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Cindy wanted to donate. I appreciate that. Dustin May Gilbert is only given up 1. So we're going on all cylinders right now. He's bringing the heater. You got to be able to step up. Walker Buehler, Clayton Kershaw. Certain guys get injured. Certain guys get older. You got to make shit happen. Next up, Mookie Betts. Let's go, Mookie. All right, maybe if I change the logo and give him some extra love. I love both of them. That's the standard logo. It's better for lighter photos and stuff, but when you have a darker backdrop, that one's going to pop. That one's got a kind of a YouTube vibe. Okay. I got to go get Paisley. Give me a second. Paisley's acting a fool. All right. I had to get Paisley out of the room. She is a swift 65-pounder, American Staffordshire. Looks kind of like a pity, but she doesn't have the aggressiveness. All bark, no bite. Little nibs. Top of the fifth, Dodgers 3, Diamondbacks 0. 0-2 count to Mookie Betts. Mookie 0 for 2. 0-2 pitch. Inside. 1-2 count. Come on, Mookie. Let's go, baby. Mike is the best. Sarah's the best. I appreciate you. Oh, look at my daddy. Rocking the Vin. Win for Vin, baby. Come on, Mookie. 1-2 pitch. Pitch is low. 2-2 count. And I appreciate that, too, because like I said, after missing 2 weeks of being sick, with the stomach flu for a week and not being able to record. And think about that, how badly I usually want to record. And then getting the ban for a week, not having any cash flow for 2 weeks, it definitely really, really hurt. So obviously the cash up stuff is really, normally it's not a big deal. You get a little bit of both and everything, but until you get to a point where if you like pay all your bills and then you have like no money, you want to have money to get like, a cheeseburger or like a soda. You never want to be like, oh fuck, like, what am I looking at right here? Like, you're going to be getting money, for stuff, for like the super chats later next month. But I mean, if I want to go get dog food for $30, I mean, that doesn't necessarily help like now. So I really do appreciate that. And dog food is expensive. I went to go get the small bag of dog food, and it's like a specialty, good for her Nutro, and it's like $30 for a small bag. I'm like, man, but we love her and gonna, make sure I give her the best. All right, come on, Freddie. Let's go, baby. Runner at first, top of the fifth, 1 away. Ball inside, 1-0 count. And I appreciate that very, very much. Some Chipper Jones. Yeah, we can do that. 1-0 pitch. Dribbler up the middle, setting up for a double play. Got him. Damn it. Nice job by the Diamondbacks. And the nice thing is like I follow this team like the Mariners, so there's nothing that's going to really like be like, oh, I don't know. Like, I'm following them pretty much the same way. Just this part of the lineup, it just worries me. You got JD, Peralta, Outman, Taylor, Hayward. Like Hayward, I don't really worry about as much, or maybe JD. Maybe it's just Peralta, Outman, and Taylor. But again, if you have 3 or 4 question marks in the lineup, I mean, that could be disaster. I mean, I've seen it with the Mariner lineup, and I'm like, oh my gosh. You got a bunch of these guys that are like DHs, like 3 of them in the lineup, and no one's getting a fucking hit. That's just brutal. Sometimes you can get away with that, but sometimes you can't. So. Oh, you were being bad, honey. All right, let me get a Chipper Jones photo here, and I'll get something for your mic as well if you'd like. All right. All right, I got one for you right here. How about this one? You wouldn't expect this. Hey, Chipper and Dale Jr. Yes, please. There you go. I'm always going to show a Slayer. Yeah, we could do some Slayer. I'm always going to do something new and unique, always for you guys. That's okay, Paisley. You can hang out with Daddy. And if you're being a path, you have to take a timeout. You can sit in here. You can sit in here. You can, go on the couch. I'll even throw up the Brave little logo for you. Boom. Boom. Braves. All right, Jake McCarthy in the box. First pitch popped up. 1 away. There we go. Most stolen bases in the NL. D-backs number 1. 9. Whoa. You learn something new every day. That's why I watch these games. Oh, yeah. We got to give them some of that HD 4K. That's some of that good. 0-1 pitch. Bottom of the fifth. Dodgers 3, Diamondbacks 0. Paisley Pup is sad, kicked out of the room, but she'll deal with it. Dribbler up to second base. 2 away. Bottom of the fifth. 3-0. Dodgers 2 away. Let's go. Slayer. Let's go. May pitch inside, 1-0 count. Yeah, kind of tough, John, for the Cardinals and Mariners. There's a lot of promise there, but pitching needs to be better for both of our teams. But I'm not going to give up on the Cardinals or Mariners. We'll bounce back. Nice pitch. 1-1 count. Let's go, May. Slayer! That's for Mike, my boy. I'm going to give you a little chippa. Lindale, I'll give you some more chippa. 1-1 pitch, fouled off to a fan for a souvenir. 1-2 count. Oh, Paisley, calm down. Let's go, Big Red. 1-2 pitch. Oh, get that. Yes. What a catch by Outman. Nice catch from Outman. We're going to the end of the 5th inning. Going to the top of the 6th. Let's go. This game's going quick. Paisley. Top of the 6th, 3-0 Dodgers. Trying to improve to 5-2. Due up for the Dodgers. Leading off, catcher 0 for 1 with a base on ball, Will Smith. Batting second, the third baseman, Max Muncy. 0 for 1, 2 runs and a base on ball. Batting third, the DH, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 and an RBI. Let's go. Man, I love baseball. You know, it's like NFL. It's like, you know, you just got to be able to have fun with it, you know, put your own spin to it, enjoy it, you know. There's not a lot of things that give me that kind of joy. Plus, baseball and NASCAR are way more exciting than people think. I'm not a hockey fan. If I did have a hockey team, you know, like if I was invested in like the Pittsburgh Penguins or like, you know, if I like really was into like Gretzky or Lemieux or, you know, I had someone, but I just never had that connection. But I mean, hockey fans are crazy. Baseball fans are super passionate and smart. Most baseball fans aren't stupid. I don't know if you've noticed that, but sometimes you'll get like football fans and some wrestling fans, you know, maybe they're not all there, you know what I mean? But typically I feel with baseball, you know, there's not a lot of, I feel like, oh, these guys or something, you know, these type of fans. Like most baseball fans that I've interacted with either at the game or, you know, online or, you know, wherever, here in person or out of state, everyone's pretty fucking intelligent. Like I haven't really met a dumbass baseball fan. Like almost everyone is like, they love their team. They know their history. You know, they're passionate. You know, they got some cool gear. You know, some people are a little bit more hardcore than others. Some people got more money than others, and it shows with the merch and stuff. But it's like that one sport, I feel like out of all of them, I think you got more intelligent fans in baseball maybe than any other sport. Never really had too many dumb conversations with a true baseball fan. Yeah, well, the Braves are the best team in baseball. So to get swept by the Braves and they're the best team in baseball, number one, there's nothing to frown upon that. You know? Oh, and then you guys, what, had the Blue Jays and the Braves? That's a tough start. You know, those are two playoff teams. Will Smith with the double. Let's go, baby. Nice job, Will. Will Smith, what is he averaging now? Over 400 or at 400. Over, I think, now. Will Smith, he's batting a clean 429 for the season. Is that good? Now we just got to get Mad Max on board. Next up, the third baseman, Max Muncy, batting 143. Get your shit together. It's like all home run or nothing for him. It's like, you know, hit it into the water in San Fran, or it's a fucking strikeout or pop-up. Sometimes you just want guys not to be so powerful and just like hit with a little finesse. Like take your swings based, you know, instead of trying to swing for a home run every, you know, swing, like try to, you know, put stuff into play. You know, like you don't have to like go for the fences every time. And that's when you get guys that usually get a high home run count, 20 to 40, but they got a shitload of strikeouts and a shitload of just garbage, you know, grounders and pop-ups because they just weren't patient enough. I mean, we know Muncy's got the power, but sometimes that can show you the intelligence of a player, you know, or if they're willing to work the count. And Muncy's good at working the count. Fuck, I've seen him do a few where he's like 10 pitches in, 12 pitches in. So he'll fight it off. But he definitely is the one guy I feel with the Dodgers this year that needs to be much, much better. Him and Taylor at short. 1-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him at. Kelly says, sit down. All right, Merrill, I see you. Okay, I'll even give you your logo. That was a nice one. Got you. All right, we got to switch it up. Next up, J.D. Martinez. Come on, J.D. He's like, I didn't ever want to leave Boston. The guy wanted to play there for life. Come on, J.D. 1 for 2, RBI double in the third. Season average 240, 1 homer, 5 ribbies. OPS of 776. So I'm not sure if Dodger fans thought that he was going to come out firing out of the gates, but they'll take it. 2-0 count. Yeah, and I like being able to play every team, John. Not have to play like the Angels like fucking 47 times. Give me a chance to see the Cardinals and the Cubs and some of these other teams, the Braves, I don't want to fucking see the Angels and the fucking Rangers like a billion times. Like, let me play everyone. And I'm really happy they did that. And it also is cool for the fans. So that way, instead of having to wait every 2 to 4 years to see like someone from the American League or the National League, now it's every year. You just have to have money to be able to go to your, stadium. Big swing and a miss, 2-2 count. Come on, JD. Top of the 6, Dodgers 3, Diamondbacks 0. Runner at second, 2-2 pitch from Kelly. He's on pitch 90. They give no fucks. They're like, we don't got anybody. It's like, this guy's like kind of a good player. WBC. 90 pitches? They're like, fuck it. We're down 3-0. We don't got anybody to come in after you. We're fucked. All right, 3-2 count. I see you, Merrill, but not today. Come on now. Let's go, JD. Full count. Pitch is low. He walked him. There we go. Hell yeah. All right, we'll take the walk. J.D. Martinez batting 240. Got to get that average up. Next up, the left fielder, David Peralta. They can make a pitching change. Yep. That's it. 91 pitches with runners at first and second with 1 away. Kelly's night is done. Or maybe they're just giving him a pep talk. Maybe they're going to keep him in there. Wow. They're like, I thought that for sure they were going to pull him. But, I mean, this guy is like one of their aces. If not their, he's the real deal. 3-0, though. But, I mean, we are talking Diamondbacks. They're kind of like one of those sneaky teams where you're like, oh, we're going to win. And then you end up, watching the game and you end up losing 4-1. And you're like, what? What happened? But at least today it's a 3-0 lead. Talked to my dad today. Things were good. Oh, it's okay, Paisley. Dodgers. Oh my gosh, you're throwing up the names, man. Oh my gosh. I agree. Chopper. Foul. Top of the 6, Dodgers 3, Diamondbacks 0. Runners at first and second, 1 away. 0-2 pitch to Peralta, who's 0 for 2 today. Kelly, 93 pitches in. They're like, we don't got anybody on the roster. Fuck it. You're going to go the whole game. I mean, it used to be like that when I was a kid. Like you'd watch Nolan Ryan and he would just go like 9, like so easy. Fan like 12 or 13. Like no problem with his arm, no ice. Just fuck it. Just go out there. Pitching like 95 to 100 the whole game. Fucking nuts. Runners at first and third on the corners now. Ooh. Let's see this again. Peralta. They get 1, but they don't get 2. They don't get the guy at first. All right, let's see what James Outman's got for us. Next up, center fielder James Outman. They play the Cardinals, and I'm going in a couple weeks. 2 games, 2-game set. I mean, you're playing everybody, but yeah, me and my buddy decided out of all the teams in the, obviously like Braves and there's other teams there, from American League that we want to see in the National League. Usually I'll see Yankees for Judge, and I saw the Royals for Bobby Witt Jr. in his rookie year with Julio. And then this year, initially, it's going to be 2 games for the Cardinals here in a couple weeks. Super excited. And we got really good seats off first base because we bought them like months in advance. So we're going to be right off first base, right in the foul zone, foul ball zone territory, about 15 to 20 rows back. And I got the seat right on the aisle, and my buddy's right next to me. So I'm really going to try to do a lot in my power to get him a ball and hopefully get a ball for my own self as well. Hi, Paisley. Two-0 pitch is inside, 3-0 count. Come on, James. Tomorrow's matchup, when we get back going, is going to be the Guardians again. Except not being at home, we're going to be on the road. So I would prefer not to play anybody but fucking them. 3-1 count. But it's like sometimes you got to play these good teams. It's like if you're the Cardinals, do you really want to fucking open the season with the Blue Jays and the Braves? Fuck no. Like no one would have wanted that. It's like, oh, you're going to play against 2 teams that might be in the World Series. Like who the fuck wants to start a season like with that type of game? It's like, can we get like a middle of tier or bottom tier team mixed in? Nice little RBI there. Will Smith scores. There we go. Nice job. Nice job with that RBI. Will Smith just scored. 4-0 Dodgers. Let's go. Are they going to pull him now? He's at 99 pitches. I think it might be time. All right, looks like his day is done. I'll do his proper due diligence. I'll give him the little logos. All right, guy. You tried, man. Dodgers today. 4-0. Hit the showers. We'll see who comes in. Oh, Paisley, hush. I hate having days off, but I get it. It's travel, but I'm going to try to do over 100 Mariner games this season. So I did an MLB last year, but this year I'm really trying to, go like from the beginning all the way to the, to do like the full thing. So, and then the more I do, the more recognition that we can get. And like I said, as long as the thumbnail game is on point, that's going to be a driving force for people that are on the fence to be able to tap in. Fucking Guardians, man. On the road, too. And that's why, like, at home, you didn't want to be where we were at. I mean, it's fucking depressing. 2-5 when you're, like, playing, like, at home. Like, you want to be able to get shit done, but Guardians, that's going to be tough. We're familiar with them though, but they're legit, man. Like they're a sleeper team. I'm not sure if they're not necessarily maybe like a World Series team, but they're definitely a team that can win their division and upset someone for sure. Usually, I mean, it just depends on who they're playing. If they're playing like the Astros or the Yankees or Mariners or Blue Jays, then maybe those teams will get the best of them. But I don't know. I think people are sleeping on the Guardians. They're pretty damn good. Cards all day. I know you're jealous, Sarah. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe he's going to 2 games. Like, I don't know what's going to happen exactly, but yeah, if I can get Justin a ball, a Mariner player ball, that's, from a Mariner player, either thrown into the crowd after the inning, from JP Crawford or Julio or something, or a foul ball preferably. And then I can get one for my own. But yeah, would love to be able to get, like a Cal Raleigh foul ball or a Julio foul ball again. And then obviously Arenado, Goldschmidt, those will be the ones that I'm going for. You'll know because you'll see it on social media if I get it. So I'm usually, and it's like, I don't know if we'll be able to get a ball each game. It's usually one game is a better opportunity than the other. Popped up. 1 away. 2 away. 3 away. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 6th. Paisley. Bottom of the 6th, 4-0 Dodgers. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo at shortstop, 0 for 1 with a K. Josh Rojas batting second at third base. I like that photo. And batting third, Kete Marte at second base. Let me give them their logos. Got to make sure I do them correct. There we go. Looks better. All matching. Okay. I see you. Geraldo Perdomo. I know, Paisley. I'm right here. You were probably being a bad girl, so you got kicked out of the room. So now you're, being a whiny. Okay. You're going to hang out with Dad for a little bit. And then, if you need to. I know, honey.
Big names bring big bats on MLB Network's Friday Night Baseball. Guerrero, Bichette, and the Toronto Blue Jays swing for the fences against Trout, Ohtani, and the Los Angeles Angels. MLB Network's Friday Night Baseball, live at 10 Eastern. Catch MLB Network's Quick Pitch after the game, only on MLB Network. All open up here at Chase Field. Diamondbacks to the Dodgers 4-0. Set for the bottom of the 6th inning. Back by popular demand, you can pick up your Circus replica jersey. A 4-hour game against the Nationals on May 6th. That's courtesy of Pepsi. Get your tickets now at DBAG.com. Nice tickets. That's the cool Blackbird. Yeah, the Blackbird. We've got the sand comes in the past with the Circus across the front. Black will go with it this year. Black jerseys on the home opener tonight. Geraldo Perdomo leads off the bottom of the 6th against Dustin May.
All right, come on, Dustin.
9 batters he's faced. May is coming off a 7-pitch fifth.
Off the top of my head, I since I'm doing the game and Paisley's here, I can't think off the top of my head. I'd have to look at all the teams and then kind of go through my brain, on the schedule to kind of see if I can remember. But off the top of my head, I can't think of it. But I mean, once I looked at like the logos of all the teams, sometimes then I can kind of, or I would just look at the structure. And then once I start seeing all the names like lined up next to each other, I might be able to figure it out. But off the top, you might be able to look that up and take a look to see what it shows. But all I know is that being able to watch every team, American League, National League, who cares, I think is the coolest thing ever. That's like the one adjustment that I was really thrilled about. I was like, to be able to watch people that I normally, would only get to watch every like 4 years or something. It's like Dodgers typically don't come to Seattle, every year. So sometimes you got to wait a couple years, but now it's going to be a little bit more accessible. And my dad's getting up there in age, so I like to be able to spend, time with him. So if we can go to something like that, and obviously the last time that we went to the game together, I got a ball. So He's a good luck charm. I still have the clip on my phone. Yeah, would have been nice if I didn't get body checked after the guy dropped the ball twice. But yeah, once it's on the ground, I mean, that shit is mine. All right, bottom of the 6th, Dodgers 4, Diamondbacks 0. Runner at first, 1-0 pitch. Rojas in the box, May on the mound. All right, Rojas. I'll give you a little love there. Cool photo. One pitch. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Let's go, Big Red. Oh, he smacked that. I was just looking at the thing, John, just trying to kind of see what it would be. I know the Nationals. It seems like that might be one. Padres. I'm just trying to look at like teams that sometimes I feel like I see a little bit more often out there. But yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I'm just looking. Braves, Mets, no. Marlins, no. Phillies, Nats seem like the most out of the East, and then nothing really in the Central. I don't feel, and then in the West. Maybe Padres. It's like that kind of feels kind of familiar. Rockies, Padres, or Nats, Nationals. But I'm not sure if that's like a thing that we do every, since the schedule change. Nice RBI there for him. 4-1 Dodgers. See if they can keep it running. Get Del Marte in the box. Come on, Dustin. Pitches outside. 2-0 count. Bottom of the 6th, 4-1 Dodgers. Runner at second. 2-0 count. May. Dealing. 2-1 count. Big swing and a miss. I love me some Big Red, baby. Let's go, Dustin. 75 pitches in for May. 2-1 pitch. Chopped foul. 2-2 count. He's got the diamond in his ear. Some bling. 2-2 pitch. Inside, full count. He just missed. Yeah, I think it's Padres or Rockies because I'm just trying to remember games throughout the year and just what seemed a little bit like regular. I'm pretty sure I think you're right. I think it's one of those two. I don't know why Nats came into my head as well, but got him. Let's go. Sit down. How many Ks? How many Ks for May? 4 Ks for May. 78 pitches in. Let's go. Bottom of the 6th, 4-1 Dodgers. Runner at second, 1 away. Dustin May doing Big Red things. Popped up. 2 away. Sharp photo. They got some really like nice ones, like really crispy. I'll give the Diamondbacks that. They might not be the best team, but they got some crispy fucking pictures. Let me tell you, I like them. I was like, ooh, like action shots, but crispy. Like they look good. Next up, we have Christian Waka. Popped up foul. LA 4, Arizona 1, bottom of the sixth. 2 outs, runner at second, 0-1 pitch. Waka 0 for 2 in the box. May on the mound, 90. Count them, 90 pitches in. Jameson, my bro, in the building. How are you? May pitches outside, 1-1 count. No, my dad is watching. What's up, Dad? I doubt he's watching me, but you never know. Most of the time, he's just watching the game. He's so focused. He really doesn't do the YouTube thing, but that would be awesome if like my mom or dad came in. My mom doesn't know anything about technology though, but she asks about it all the time. Doesn't know anything about sports or technology, but is like, happy that I'm doing the dream. And that's always good, when you can get people that actually are supporting. And the dad is focused. The pops. Say, I got to watch this game. I got to watch some Big Red. Bottom of the sixth, 4-1 Dodgers. Runner at second, 2 away. 1-2 pitch for Dustin May. Get it, Big Red. Strike him out. Get him. Chopper. Get him. There we go. End of the sixth inning. Dodgers 4, Diamondbacks 1. $25. Let's get to a hundo. 75 to go. It's doable. Next up for the Dodgers, center fielder Jason Haywood. 0 for 1 with a base on ball. Batting second in the lineup, Mookie Betts. The second baseman is 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. Come on, Mookie. And batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3 and a run. Let's go, Hayward. Let's go, baby. UFC, WWE. It's going to be interesting what SmackDown has to offer. But even with Triple H, going to be talking about that, I don't even know if I'm really going to want to watch. I don't know. Maybe just to see what they say. See, look at that. You're doing the due diligence here. I appreciate this. Thank you for that. Yeah, well, at some point we'll figure it out. Little chopper. 1 away. Damn, Thompson. I didn't even get a chance to put the photo up, and you're already out of there already. That was quick. It was going to be Hayward. All right, Mookie Betts. Well, hopefully I'll get at least one more at-bat from Thompson so I can throw the photo up. I'll still throw the photo up, though. Come on, Mookie. All right. Oh, 1 pitch. Ooh, high and called a strike. 0-2 count. What was that? Questionable. All right, let's throw up the Trace Thompson photo. He just swung on the first pitch way too soon. I was like, man, I didn't even get to throw you up there, bro. All right, there we go. We got him now. Mookie. Chopped foul. Let's throw up another graphic of him. All right, maybe we need to swap up the Dodges. There we go. Maybe a little classic look. Pitches outside. What? What? There was a pitch high and a pitch outside, and 3 pitches. What? You got to be fucking shitting me. That was terrible. 2 out of the 3 strike calls from the ump were balls, like by a lot. Wow. Unbelievable. Call it a comeback. Next up, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch strike. Come on, Freddie. One pitch into the dirt. Come on, Freddie. 1 for 3, double in the third in a run. He's, a casual 375 hitter. Is that good? I would think so. Pitch is low. 2-1 count. One thing I love about Freddie, too, he's got a lot of patience. He doesn't chase a lot of baseballs. He's got a really good eye. And you want to make sure you're swinging at the pitches that are in your zone. And he's great at that. First ballot Hall of Famer. Braves fans love him. Dodgers fans love him. Baseball fans love him. Fouled off. That's a souvenir. 2-2 count. Yeah, I actually watched the game, Jameson. I didn't see all of it, but good chunks of it. And then I caught the end. Actually, when I started the stream, the game was still going on. Freddie popped up. Going deep. It's gone. Yes. Got the home run ball. Oh, the guy got it. It bounced twice, and the guy in the front row got it. There we go. You got to take advantage when those baseballs are bouncing, right? And if it hits someone's hands, it's only going to hit the ground once or twice, and you got to snatch it. And that guy pulled a doggy dog right there. He got it, man. He turned around. He was snappy about it. Boom. And he got the Freddie Freeman home run ball. Oh, he's going to cherish that forever. And the other 2 guys had a shot at it. But again, you have to be lightning quick. Nice job, Freddie. And I changed the logo, too. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, huh? Dodgers, LA Dodgers, Dodgers, LA Dodgers, Dodgers. Let's go. Nice job, Freddie. Hell yeah. Now Freddie's batting 400. Get the fuck out of here. Freddie. Okay. Fucking A, Freddie. It's like, shit, that's what I do. But Will Smith is up next, and he's batting 429. Let's go. Incredible. And not all the games are going to go like this, and at least it's good. You know, obviously it's a team that you should win against. But again, when you're on the road, you don't really know what's going to happen. You just hope your starting pitcher does a good job. And luckily tonight it's Dustin May. So I'm happy that it's actually one of the Dodger aces, not one of their later options. Obviously being able to watch games and see your team do well or your dad's team do well rather than, get your ass kicked or see your dad's team get their ass kicked. So good sign. And then tomorrow, we'll look at the schedule. I might do Dodgers again because I think Mariners have a early start. I want to do, Mariners, but they're on at 1, and I'm not going to be able to have access to the lab here. I'm not going to be able to do it here. I could do it from my phone, but I don't think that would really be worth it. I'll just watch it. But then the Dodgers and Diamondbacks play again, this time at like 6:40. So as long as that's on, and it's Clayton Kershaw and Madison Bumgarner tomorrow. So Bumgarner is not as good as he used to be. His ERA is 11. But Kershaw is 1-0 with a 1.50. So as long as that's on, hopefully on MLB Network tomorrow, then I will. I know it's on ESPN Plus, but I'm hoping it's on MLB Network also. And if it is, then I'll do the Dodger game tomorrow too. Well, I gotta be able to, either do whatever one's going to be the late game at night from 5 to 7 p.m. start. So, and it's Kershaw, so I hope I get to do that one. It was a nice home run by Freddie. Your Braves, Jameson, looked like the best team in baseball. I mean, even before that win, I already had like a ranking system in my head, and based on everything that I've seen and read, and I haven't watched full games, and I'm definitely going to, but they look the like World Series. Like, as long as you guys don't get injured, that's the only thing that's going to hold you back. Like, the team looks awesome. Like, every dynamic, starters, mid relievers, closers, offense, defense. A nice blend of old and young and up and coming guys like Strider and Harris. Like, I love your team, man. It's, it looks like the Dodger team from a couple years ago where they didn't really have a whole lot of weaknesses. And you just knew if the Dodgers were going to go to like 3 World Series, they're going to win at least one. They got enough guys. So, line drive. And that's the end of the inning. Nice catch. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th, 5-1 Dodgers. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. Center field, 0 for 2. Batting second in the lineup, right fielder Jake McCarthy, 1 for 2. And batting third, the catcher Gabriel Moreno, 0 for 2. Let's go, baby. Diamondbacks logo is kind of cool. It's got a nice little look to it. All right, Diamondbacks, I see you. Yeah, only reason that obviously I'm doing this, my dad used to, he didn't live in LA for his whole life, but he grew up there as a kid. It's usually Oregon or California. He's lived in Hawaii, but most of the time has been in Oregon. But as a kid, seeing Koufax and Drysdale and growing up and watching Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle, you know what I mean? And he's been a fan since the 50s, so I'm kind of inherited into this blood of being a Mariner fan and a Dodger fan for life. Plus, when you meet Griffey and Koufax, it doesn't get any better than that. So, but I understand. But your Cardinals are cool. They got a lot of history too. Jameson with a 3-er. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $3 holla. Thank you so much. Let me know what you want to see for a photo. If you got a player or two, you want a Strider, or if you got someone that you want me to throw up, you can put in the chat, Jameson, a player or two, and I'll try to get you a photo shortly. $28. Let's get to a hundo. Bottom of the 7th, 5-1 Dodgers. First pitch is low and outside. We got a pitching change. See if I can get a good picture for Alex here. Most of them aren't that good. Two 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1 count. Chopper up the middle. Get that. There we go. One away. Oh, here we go. All right, Alex, don't worry. I got you, man. It might take me a little bit, but I got to make sure I get a good one. I got you. I got to get a nice one. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. First pitch, low and outside. This guy's control, he's all over the place. But, I mean, we are up 5-1, so as long as they just don't really shit the bed here in 3 innings, we're going to get a dub here, but we'll see how it goes. I know my dad's happy up to the point where this guy comes in. That's where it's like, everything's good. You got this nice, comfortable lead by 3 or 4 runs, and then all of a sudden you have to switch pitchers, and sometimes it just goes to hell. And then, you go through 2 or 3 pitchers in 2 or 3 innings, and then you end up losing the game 6-5, and you're like, how the fuck did that happen? Oh, they're crushing him. Oh, McCarthy with a big hit. McCarthy's going for 3. Oh, and he got it. Wow. Jake McCarthy with a triple. Wow. Okay. Well, I've seen enough of Alex. Time sub. Time for him to go. I've already seen enough. I've seen enough. I mean, if you're getting a fucking Jake McCarthy fucking triple, are you fucking shitting me? After you're down 5-1? Next up, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 2. See what Gabriel's got on tap. Big swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Bottom of the 7th, Dodgers 5, Diamondbacks 1. Runner at third, 0-1 count. Gabriel Moreno in the box. Let's see Alex on the mound. Come on, Alex. 95, pitches inside. 1-1 count. Come on, Alex. Don't blow this game. $28. Let's get to a hundo. Eddie Rosario. Arcia. I will. Popped up, foul. Good choices. That's what I would have thought that you were going to say too. Come on, baby. This is on MLB Network if you want to watch along for anybody. Wild pitch. Fuck. Here comes McCarthy. 5-2. Damn it. And like I said, I could just see my dad rolling his eyes right now. It's like, this is what we always talk about. Everything's good for the starting pitcher, but as soon as the mid reliever comes in or the closers, a couple mid relievers and then a couple closers, fuck, man. Unbelievable. I mean, it's going to make it more interesting, but I guess no easy wins in baseball. Let me tell you. No matter how comfortable you think you are, a 4-run lead is shit. It's nothing. If the pitching you have sucks after the starter for 3 innings, a team can come back. And we're starting to see a little bit of a comeback. God damn it. Come on, Alex. Okay. $28. Let's get to a hundo. Let's do it. Have a good day at work, and then, we'll be grinding it out. And like I said, I'll be recording pretty much every day. We got a lot of making up to do, for me being sick and then getting the unfair ban for a week. So going to the Cardinals game in a couple weeks, rent, bills, all kinds of stuff going on. So got to grind. 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Back. Wow, hit the wall. My God, is he going to go for 3? No, stand-up double. Wow. They are just torching him. Gabriel Moreno with a stand-up double. Next up, Alec Thomas. I don't like the way the game is going here. Dave Roberts, he said, enough of this. All right, let me get you some photos. All right, let's get you some photos for your dono. All right, so Eddie Rosario, we'll do that one first. If you've served in the military, first responder, or law enforcement communities, then join GovX.com. On GovX.com, you'll find all the gear you need for your on and off-duty life. Become a member and save on hundreds of brands. If you qualify, join for free at GovX.com. Eddie's got some cool photos. All right, so get the first one for our boy Jameson for his dono. Let's get him Eddie Rosario. We'll take down the Diamondback logo there. Boom, Braves. We'll make it complete. Got the Brave logo up there for you. I'll get you a little one here. Another Eddie. And then I'll get you. And then the other one, you want Orlando. Adesia. I can get. How about from today? How about that? Would that be good? How about from today? Sometimes it's not available. Sometimes it is. I got you, man. How about from today's action? And from today's comeback win against the Padres. Oh, there we go. I got another one, too, a close-up one. Appreciate you, Jameson. Thank you for the support. Every dollar counts. I got one more photo for you. Benzi Almonte is in for the Dodgers. There we go. That was a huge win today. Nice job beating the Padres and coming back. 1-0 pitch. All right, come on, Almonte. Dave Roberts is like, I've seen enough of you. You ain't doing shit. He's like, get his ass out of there. Pitches outside, 2-0 count. I don't know. This guy probably won't be probably just as bad. Yancy. 2 away. Runner advances to third. Dodgers 5, Diamondbacks 2, bottom of the 7th. Runner on third. They just need one more RBI, and it's 5-3, and we have a game. So let's see if we can get it here. Gerardo Perdomo. All right. 0 for 1, walking the 6th. Let's see if he can get it done. I'll even show some love and throw up the logo for him. Pitch is high. 1-0 count. One 0 pitch. Caught in the mitt, swung and fouled, tipped into the catcher's mitt. 1-1 count. One pitch is high and inside. 2-1 count. Big swing and a miss. 2-2 count. Yeah, what are the Braves? 6-1, something like that. I think 5-1 going into the game. Chopped foul. 2-2 count. Rally towels for the Diamondbacks. They're getting into it. Pitch is low. Full count for Almonte. God damn it. Come on, baby. Come on. We already had to pull you after just a couple pitches. Alex, come on. Full count pitch. Inside, almost hits him. And you walk him. This is not good. This is not good. Next up, Josh Rojas. The third baseman is 1 for 3. RBI double in the 6th. Season average 308. 0 dingas, 3 ribbies. OPS of 795. Runners on the corners. If he hits a homer, it's tie game. I'm not wanting that to happen, but I mean, we're one swing away. I mean, how often are they going to have 2 runners on in these last 3 innings? Like, you know, obviously switching pitchers, you never know what's going to happen. But again, mid relievers are a big part of losses in baseball. There's ice cold. Can't find the zone. Oh, shit. Oh, back. Oh, my God. I just went foul. Thank God. I was like, no way that just happened. I mean, I want to talk about it, but I don't want it to happen. All right, I can't talk about it. If I talk about him going for a 3-run homer, it might actually happen. So let's not do that. 0-2 count. Runners at the corners. The game got exciting now. Bottom of the 7th, Dodgers 5, Diamondbacks 2. Runner at the corners, 2 away, 0-2 count. Rojas in the box. Almonte on the mound. Come on, Dodgers. My dad is tripping right now. Popped up. Yes. There we go. Nice job. End of the 7th inning. 5-2 Dodgers. All right, let's go to the top of the 8th. All right, due up for the Dodgers in the top of the 8th inning. Third baseman, Mad Max Muncy. 0 for 2, 2 runs, a base on ball, and a K. Batting second, DHing for the Dodgers, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2, RBI, and a base on ball. Batting third, the left fielder, David Peralta. 0 for 3, and a K. All right, Mad Max, show me, baby. Let's go. All right, let's go, baby. Don't want to lose this game, but like I said, I've seen this happen. I mean, my dad's been watching the Dodgers since the 50s, and I can't tell you how many times, you know, when you feel so good about a game, and then as soon as the starting pitcher goes out, then shit just goes downhill. It happens more often than you really think about it, but I mean, I guess it also depends on how often your team's ahead. And a lot of times the Dodgers are going to be able to put up runs, but can they play enough defense and have that pitching hold up? And a lot of teams know you can be up by, 1 or 2. You're not really feeling that comfortable. But again, if your mid relievers stink, you can have a 4 or 5 run lead, and it's not a secured, guaranteed thing where you're like, yep, we won. It's not like that in baseball. Mango Madness Snapple. Buy one, get one free at your local Safeway. What's a better deal than that? Nothing. Rob says he needs the Dodgers over 5.5. Ooh. Yeah, we don't want. Yeah, I'm glad that they didn't go there and go for. I mean, they're still going to have another opportunity in an inning or two. They seem pretty confident. And when you're in the same division with someone, you know them. They know you. And even though the Diamondbacks are kind of known as like a shitty team, I've seen plenty of series where the Diamondbacks have won 2 out of 3 out of the Dodgers, and you're scratching your head and you're like, how? But, it's like they don't have anywhere near the pitching or the defense or the hitters or the mid relievers or the closers. But sometimes when you just are familiar with a team, some of the guys step up and, they find a way to get you. And maybe the Dodgers are cold that night. Just because you're a big team doesn't mean all the bats are going to come to life, Plenty of games where the Dodgers and Yankees have just been like garbage, and you're like, how is this possible with the lineup that you have? But sometimes pitchers get in their groove. Top of the 8th, Dodgers 5, Diamondbacks 2. 1-2 count. Muncy with a dribbler towards first. 1 away. Damn it, Max. This is the guy that needs to fucking step up to the most. Mad Max's average is terrible. 136. Mookie's 250. Freeman's 400. Will Smith 409. Muncy 136. Shit. All right. JD Martinez up next. Let's go, JD. Check swing. First strike. Come on. You got to be better than that. 1 for 2, double walk and RBI for JD. 240 average, 1 dinger, 5 ribbies, and an OPS of 801. Let's go, JD. Still weird with no Cody Bellinger for belly bombs or Justin Turner. It's just a weird feeling when you look at the lineup. But, I mean, if Hayward does well, that could kind of step up for Bellinger. And then I don't know if you can replace Justin Turner. That just was a staple of L.A. Dodgers up by 3, top of the 8th, 5-2, 1 away, 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss for Martinez. 1-2 count. Come on, JD. Let's go, baby. Top of the 8th, Dodgers 5, Diamondbacks 2. 1-2 pitch. Got him. That was a shitty attempt. Have an at-bat there, JD. Fuck. 2 away. Next up, the left fielder, David Peralta. 0 for 3, batting 200 for the year. So no expectations for anything here. All right, Ginkle, 11 pitches in. See if the Dodgers can find a way to get some insurance. Popped up. Back. Nice catch. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. All right, 2 more opportunities for the Diamondbacks here. Come on, baby. Let's go. Bottom of the 8th, 5-2. Dodgers are up. All right, let's see here. Let's see who is coming up next when everything processes here. Okay, here we go. Gotta switch up the logo. Gotta make sure you do the due diligence. You show them some love as well. Next up for the Diamondbacks in the bottom of the 8th inning. Who is it? You already know who it is. The second baseman, Catamate. 0 for 3, 2 Ks. Batting second in the lineup, left fielder, Lawrence Gurriel Jr. And batting third at first baseman, Christian Walker. All right, baby, let's go. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Jameson, you want to take over for the dono process since Sarah took off? See if we can get a few more possibly before the game is over. I think, what are we at right now? 28? 28 to get to a hundo? I never know. You might get a goat popping in here at the end. Tonight's Twitter poll. What was your favorite moment at home last season for the Diamondback fans? Seth Beer walk-off, 54%. 7-0 comeback versus the Phillies, 37%. Sergio Alcantara walk-off, 4%. Other, 5%. That's pretty obvious. Seth Beer walk-off. I don't know how many games the Diamondbacks are going to win this year, but I would assume it's not going to be that many. Wow, Giants 16, White Sox 6 today. That's a hell of a score. All right, Phil Bickford is in. All right, now they can get everything situated with the ump here, and that'll get me a chance to get a Phil Wickford photo, baby. Got to put in that work. Got to put in that grind. There we go. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th. 5-2 Dodgers. Bickford on the mound. Get Del Mate in the box. Let's go. Ketel Mate. All right, let's go, Bickford. Wickford. Wickford. Let's go, Bickford. Go, Phil. Popped up. Oh, off the wall. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Wow, stand-up double for Ketel Mate. Jesus. Are you kidding me? All right, I see you. They're fighting. Next up, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 in a K, but the way the game is going, I mean, it looks like they're going to, try to fire back every inning, 7th, 8th, and 9th. It wouldn't surprise me if this game ends up being like a one-run game, like 5-4, something like that. I don't know if the Dodgers are going to get any more runs here on out. I hope so. Pitches outside. 1-0 count. Come on, baby. Come on, Bickford. Let's go, Phil. One-0 pitch. Popped up. Foul. 1-1 count. It's stressful, man. Like, you never know. Like, you think that you're going to be able to get the dub, but fucking mid-relievers, man. Make your hair fall out. 1-1 pitch. Low. Outside. 2-1 count. 85 miles an hour. Come on, Bickford. At least Gurriel Jr. is only 0 for 3 today, but just feel like the momentum. Uncle Mo. You can kind of feel it. I'm just not sure if they have their clutch hitters enough to, in this part of the rotation, that can get them there. But we'll find out. This is where we're at now. Gurriel Jr., the left fielder, 0 for 3. Bickford, 6 pitches in. Let's go. Bottom of the 8th, 5-2 Dodgers. 2-2 count, runner at second. 2-2 pitch. Outside, wild pitch. Runner goes to third. Fuck, man. Like, everything that possibly can go wrong is going wrong. Runner advances to third. No outs. How many pitchers have the Dodgers gone through already? We had May for, 6? And we've gone through 3 in the matter of just a few minutes. Hilarious. My dad is rolling his eyes right now. He's like, oh, no. 3-2 pitch. Broken bat, or did he just let go of it? No. Looks like it didn't break. He just let go of it. So a 3-2 count. $28. Let's get to Hondo. Bottom of the 8th, 5-2 Dodgers. Runner at third. Dodgers lead slipping away. And we have a full count for Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3. Can he find a way to be the hero? Let's go, Phil. Popped foul. He's fighting. How many pitches is that? He's fighting. What is that, 7th pitch? This will be his 8th. Let's go. Since my dad's been a Dodger fan since the 50s, I'm invested. Chopped foul towards first base. Ball boy misses it by a billion. Oh. But I get it when Dodger fans and some fans of like the bigger teams, when you lose the Diamondbacks, like it doesn't feel good. It's not like they're a World Series contender, and it's no disrespect to them, but it's like regardless if you're at home or away, you should be able to beat the Diamondbacks, you know? And when you lose those ones, they hurt. Check swing. Did he go? Oh, he did. Wow. 1 away. That was questionable. I don't know if that's really what happened there, but I'll take it. Let's see. Did he go all the way around? Oh, he did. He did. And he was guilty and he let go of the bat after. Okay. Next up, Christian Waka. First pitch is low. 1-0 count. Come on, Dodgers. Get it together. Let's go, baby. One 0 pitch for Bickford. Outside corner. It's a no-go. 2-0 count. Close. Yeah, this ump is very questionable with his strike zone. Like one time you're like, oh, that's going to be a strike. Nope. And then you get a ball that's like way off the plate. He's like, yeah, it's a strike. Oh, okay. That type of ump that we're dealing with today, I guess. 2-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 2-1 count. Let's go, Phil. Bottom of the 8th. Dodge has 5. Diamondbacks 2. Runner at third. 1 away. 2-1 pitches outside. 3-1 count. Everything is just going downhill here. I would call my dad right now, but I know he's like uber focused right here. But I am going to see him for Easter, so super excited about that. We're going to grub like no other. Big swing and a miss. 3-2 count. There we go, Phil. That's my boy. That's the way to do it, Bick. Bickford. All right, full count. Don't walk him, damn it. It's not like he's going to go yard. Just don't walk him. 3-2 pitch. Good, that would have been a strike. 97, he brought the heater. Fouled off. Come on, Phil. All right, man. Talk to you tomorrow or whenever you can come through again, John. Appreciate you. Three-two pitch. Got him! Let's go. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, 2 away. That was big. Waka, sit down. Next up, Corbin Carroll. Unless they put in someone else. DH action. Oh, 1 pitch. All right, Corbin. 0 for 3, a line out and 2 ground outs for the season. He's batting .231, 1 dinger. Let's see if he can get something here. 1 nice, smooth swing. It'll be 5-3. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Let's go. Come on, Phil. All right, bring the heater. 97. Bring the heater. Right at him. 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Get this. Get it, Will. Get it, Will. There we go. Nice job. There we go. go to the top of the ninth. 5-2 Dodgers. A little too close for comfort. Maybe I should call my dad. All right, I'm gonna give him a call. See if he answers. And I would assume he's got it on the. I assume he's watching now, unless he's doing something with my stepmom, and they're like have plans or they're watching something. But
Heading on a family trip?
No, sorry, son. Prices are crazy.
oh, I called the wrong number. Hold on. I don't need to call Sel. He's at home. Need to call Dad from home.
We can do it. Go to your happy price. Look at being so rare this season. Bro, you remember I ran leaderboard last year, right? I've been doing some scouting in the offseason. Check out these cards. All right. I'll check you a starting pitcher for an outfielder. What about your or Julio Rodriguez? Are you sure about that?
What's up? What's going on with the pitching?
Really? He was your top performer last season.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Pickford just did all right.
Yeah, but prior to that, with all the other guys after the starter, it's got to be better. It's got to be better. But I was, getting a chance to be able to see like Freeman and Will Smith. God, they're killing it, huh? 400 for Freeman, 409 for Will. Hopefully you guys can hang on. It's only 5-2. I always get worried when we watch games like this because it's like, you can have a 5-1 lead, but then the mid relievers come in and then you could just lose it right away,
So what do you think about James Outman, the center fielder that took over Bellinger? I think he's batting like 353 or something.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3. Yeah, much better. I mean, he's a lower name and whatnot, but yeah, I like what I'm seeing from him. But what we got to get going is Muncy. You talked about it earlier this morning or afternoon. I mean, we got to get that batting average up. 130 for Mad Max. All right, the game is going back on. I'll let you go, but I just wanted to call you real quick. So enjoy the game. Go Dodgers, and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye. Go Dodgers. Bye. All right, the dad is locked in. All right, James. All right, this is the Cody Bellinger replacement. And so far, so good. 2 for 3, 1 RBI. He's batting 353. Top of the ninth, 5-2 Dodgers. Vargas on the mound. Outman in the box. Come on, baby. What do they call it? 1-1 count. Pitch is low. 3-0 count. Fucking take the walk. 2 for 3, 2 singles, and RBI, 353 average, 1 homer and 6 ribbies. 1.265 OPS. Jesus. 3-0 pitch. 100 mile an hour for Vargas. 3-1 count. Game is on MLB Network if you're wanting to tune in. 3-1 pitch to Outman. Walked him. There we go. Next up, shortstop, Chris Taylor. Freaking try to rip that first pitch. Foul. 0-1 count. Got to get some insurance here. Oh, 1 pitch. Outside. 1-1 count. Mookie 250, Freeman 400, Will Smith 409, Mad Max 130, JD Martinez 231, Peralta 188, Outman 353, Taylor's batting 113, 118. Yeah, needs to be better. Chop foul. It's like Taylor and Mad Max. We got to get that batting average up. Hayward 300, Trace Thompson 250. So anyone that's batting in the hundreds, you got to definitely improve that dramatically, or otherwise they're going to go to like 0.069 or something like Colton Wong from my Mariners. It just sucks. Got to get guys out of their groove. Or Teoscar Hernandez starting one for 17 before he got those 2 home runs. Big swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away. All right, there goes Taylor. Next up, Jason Haywood. Unless it ends up being Trace Thompson. Is it Trace? Probably Trace, since they already DH'd him the previous time. There it is. Next up, Trace Thompson. Top of the 9th, 5-2 Dodgers. Throw to first base to Outman. Safe. Right down the middle, 100 miles an hour. 0-1 count. Runner at first, 1 away. Dodgers up by 3. Vargas on the mound, throwing heat. Thompson in the box, 0 for 1. Batting 9th in the order for Hayward. Pitch is low, 1-1 count. Yeah, it's just, you have that common bond, something. Everyone's got, their, family members or someone, brother, sister, family member. But especially if someone's been watching since the 50s, you're going to learn a lot. Pitch is inside, 2-1 count. Two-one pitch to Thompson. Outside, 3-1 count. Let's go. Take the walk. Three-one pitch. Pitch is low, and he walked him. There we go. Runners at first and second. Hell yeah. Nice job. Next up, Mookie Betts. All right, time for an RBI. Let's end this game. All right, come on, baby. Let's see if I can find another Mookie. At the bait, second baseman, Mookie Betts. See if your boy can work fast. Shit, I can, baby. Worth every penny. First pitch is low, 1-0 count. Dodgers up by 3, top of the 9th. It's on MLB Network if you want to watch along. Runners at first and second, 1-0 count for the stud Mookie Betts. Pitch is inside, 2-0 count. Man, we might be able to get bases loaded here for Freddie. Two-0 pitch. Oh, he hit him in the head. Holy shit. Good thing that helmet stayed on his head. That fucking hit his head. Hopefully he won't have to check for like a concussion or anything there, but oh shit. I don't know if they just got away from him. He ducks. Oh. I mean, good thing he turned his head. If he didn't turn his head, that could have been much worse. That would have been more towards like the face or the cheek. I'm glad to see he's okay. He's not like on the ground. He's not stunned. The padding in those new helmets are much better than the ones from a couple years ago. They're more advanced. They got more cushion, more protection. They called it a foul ball. It hits him in the head. What are they talking about? Foul ball. He got hit in the head. What is this, like some Arizona Diamondbacks shit? What is this? They're like, well, it hit him in the head, but we'll just call it a... They had to review that? You know the Diamondbacks are a crazy organization. When someone gets hit in the head and they have to review it to get it overturned to actually it was hit in the head when it was clear. It bounces off his helmet and then goes backwards. But they had to review it and get it overturned. What? All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind when I watch Diamondback games in the future. Bases loaded now for Freddie Freeman. But apparently, if you get hit in the head, they'll call it the opposite, like some foul ball. And then they have to review it to make sure they get the call right. Unbelievable. Top of the ninth, 5-2 Dodgers up on the Diamondbacks. Bases loaded, one away for Freddie Freeman. Rips on the first pitch, foul. 0-1 count would be fitting for a nice grand slam here. Can we get a grand salame? Donnie in the building. How are you? 0-1 pitch, outside. 1-1 count. 99 miles an hour for Vargas. 18 pitches in. LA 5, Arizona 2. Top of the ninth, bases loaded. 1-1 count, one away. Vargas in the zone. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Come on, Freddie. Let's go. Let's go, Freddie. 1-2 pitch. Crushes it. Foul. 100-mile-an-hour pitch from Vargas there. Come on, Freddie. You got this, baby. Let's go, baby. I want to see you hustling. One-two pitch, bases loaded with one away. Freddie, big swing and a miss, and got him. Damn it. Two away. Next up, the catcher. 1 for 3. Will Smith. Let's go, baby. Oh, pitch is high and inside and tight. 1-0 count. It's a little wild with those throws. No lie. Fucking hit him in the head and they didn't even call it. Crazy. One 0 pitch. Right down the middle. 1-1 count. All right, come on, baby. Let's finish this off. One pitch. Oh, Will popped up. End of the top of the ninth as we go to the bottom of the ninth. Down 3. Will the Diamondbacks recover? We'll find out. They've been putting up a fight these last 3 innings at least. You know, after the pitching change. All right, we're up by 3. Can we find a way to hang on? Dad is locked and loaded. He's focused. He's watching. All right, let's see who they have up next for the Diamondbacks for their last run. Now let's get the Diamondback logo prepped here for them. We'll give them the proper love. See if it'll load here. All right, there we go. Batting first in the bottom of the ninth, right fielder Jake McCarthy. 2 for 3 and a run. I see you. Batting second, catcher Gabriel Moreno. 1 for 3. And batting third, 0 for 1. Let me see. Are they going to make the change? Are they? Let's look. Kyle Lewis. Oh, my. I didn't know if they were going to do it or not, but that's what they're saying. All right, let me prep a photo. Got to work quick. Commercials don't last long. All right, here we go. Boom. Your boy is a wizard on the internets.
Evan Phillips, the right-hander, the local credit union, called for Luca. They got his first save in their win Tuesday over the Rockies at Dodger Stadium. Now they went into the year without
Jake McCarthy, Gabriel Moreno, Kyle Lewis. Let's go. All right, come on, Dodgers.
So it's McCarthy, Moreno, and Lewis 6, 7, and 8 in the ninth inning.
All right, Jake McCarthy. I see you. Evan Phillips is in. Pitch on the corner. 0-1 count. Phillips, 91 miles an hour, fouled back, 0-2 count. All right, Evan, I see you. Putting the pressure on, making me work. 0-2 pitch, high and outside, 1-2 count. All right, come on, Dodgers. 3 outs away to get this dub and to move on, move forward. And I believe get to 5-2, 4-2 now. Diamondbacks are 3-3, surprisingly. Popped up. Peralta, 1 away. There we go. Nice pop up. All right, David, nice job. Next up, Gabriel Moreno. All right, come on, Evan. $28. Let's get to a hundo. No fingernail sandwiches. Air sandwiches for your boy. Bottom of the ninth. 1 out. 1-0 count to Moreno. Pitch is high. 2-0 count. Burnt in the building. What to do? Two-one count. Bottom of the ninth, Dodgers 5, Diamondbacks 2, 2-1 count. Wow, pitches low and inside, and they called it for a strike. This ump is terrible. 2-2 count. I mean, have some consistency out there. 2-2 pitch, popped up. Get it, Will. I went into the crowd. Oh, grab it. There you go. There we go. Guy in the fourth row just got a souvenir. I love seeing people get baseballs. You know, whether it's foul balls, home run balls, it's just so fun to be at the ballpark. And, people turn in rabid dogs. Everyone wants a souvenir to take home. And what's the best souvenir you can get? It's a baseball. I mean, unless you're lucky enough to get like a jersey or a bat or a cleat or a glove, but, that's not really likely. You're more likely to get a baseball, and even baseballs are really difficult. Count is full. Bottom of the ninth, LA 5, Arizona 2, 3-2 pitch. Popped up. A mile. Peralta, 2 away. Nice job. There we go. Nice job, David. All right, we got one more out before the game is over. The former Mariner, Kyle Lewis. I kind of wish that he was still on the Mariners, no lie. It's like, you win Rookie of the Year. You have some promise. You have a lot of injuries. I just hate seeing guys that don't maybe live up to their potential with, your own team. But hopefully things work out, and I'll even show him a Diamondback logo. I'll show him the proper love. Former Mariner. 1-1 pitch. Lewis. Fouled back. 1-2 count. All right, man. 1 strike away for a dub for my dad, which is always good. When you've been watching baseball since the 1950s, it becomes a big part of your life. For me, it's, since 85. So he's got, oh, got him. There it is. Struck him at. Nice job, Evan. There we go. Nice job. Final score, Dodgers 5, Diamondbacks 2. There we go. Got me a little nervous there. All right. Let me see real quick. I want to fast forward real quick just to see the schedule for MLB, because I know the Mariners play early, like at 1, and I won't be able to do the Mariner game, but I'm going to look to see what's on after, so that way we can see what would be a possibility for tomorrow. So Mariners and the Guardians, I'll be watching that. I mean, I don't really want to record from my phone, let's see. And it's going to be what? Blue Jays, Angels, or the Nats, or the Rockies. What else? Mariners replay. And I don't think I have ESPN Plus. So I don't know. That's going to be difficult. If I'm not going to be able to do the Dodger game tomorrow, then it might be one of those others. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed, to do the Blue Jay game if it's Blue Jays, Angels, Nats, Rockies. So I assume it's going to be Blue Jays, Angels. Maybe I'll do Blue Jays, Angels tomorrow. I don't mind watching those teams. I mean, I watch the Angels all the time, and, Blue Jays and Mariners, Angels and Mariners, we're both rivals right now anyways. So maybe that'll be the game for tomorrow then. I mean, normally I just stick to, Mariners and Dodgers for me and then for my dad, but I don't mind doing some of the other teams if need be. So we'll see. I'll take a look at the NBA slate as well, and, maybe I'll do a poll in the morning and we'll kind of see where we go. So, yeah, it was a nice win. All right, well, fucking A, man. Like I said, at this point, usually through the streams, I think I'm not sure if individual in the house is going to school tomorrow because I think they're feeling a little bit sick. But usually my cutoff point during school nights is usually 10:30, so which would be in like 33 minutes. But it kind of just depends on the people and what we're doing. If we want to throw up some photos of our favorite things, and see if we get on a little bit of a dono train there, or we can end the stream. What are we sitting at? $28. Hopefully we can get a few more people to show some love. Obviously this is my full-time job and I've been doing it for 11 years. So, and when this is your only income, you got to grind it out. So, I think at this point, if the dono train has stopped and, we don't have any of the goats kind of coming in late, I assume this would be probably a good time just going to end the game. I'll go through the photos that I used for the game here one last time. And then it'll be 10 p.m. my time here on the West Coast, and it'll be midnight or 1 if you're in the Midwest or the East Coast. And we'll go from there. And then hopefully we'll get better results tomorrow. But definitely always enjoy doing Dodger games for my dad and, paying a little homage. So let's go through some of the photos here and we'll be ready to go. Now, I was hoping that the Dodgers would be on, but I guess it's on ESPN Plus. So I might have to do that Blue Jays Angels game, but I'm actually kind of intrigued with that. I have to see who's pitching, but if I get Trout, Ohtani, and then I can get, Bo Bichette and Vlad Jr., hell yeah. I mean, if that's what's going to be on, yeah, I'll put in the work and I'll make something swaggy and we'll have a good time with it. All right, Jameson, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hi, Paisley. Ready to hang out with Dad? Dad is done. Nice win for the Dodgers, baby. Just got to go through these photos one last time, and we'll be done here. Nice job by Dustin May. 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 5 Ks, 93 pitches. His ERA is .69. 0.69. Let's fucking go. Nice job, Big Red. I'll even do Diamondbacks. I'm not a hater. Diamondbacks actually have some pretty nice photos. I won't lie. Like these ones, when you get like the action shots, but they're like HD 4K. That's very, very nice. Nice game by Jake McCarthy. I see you. Kelly, 5.2 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 Ks. Could be better, 3.86 ERA. And then obviously the last guy, Kyle Lewis, former Mariner. All right, guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. And again, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll bang it out for another Major League Baseball game or possibly another stream. We'll see. But I appreciate everyone that donated, commented, shared. Love you guys and appreciate you guys very much. And I got one question for you. Who talks sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Gang.